What's going on, everybody? Reviews back here again, and this is gonna be another installment of Random Class Episode 3. Now, this episode, as you've probably seen by the title, is a very special title. It has a MOAB in it, or MOAB, or however you want to say it. It is not my MOAB. It's a friend of mine. He's actually a really good friend of mine. He's a clan leader, Spider Pig. He gets a lot of MOABs, I will tell you that. He has way more than the average man should. But it is his Moab. I do pretty good KDR wise. I go with like 13-2, which is pretty low scoring game. I thought I was going on like a 12 kill streak, and I thought I was gonna go for a Moab myself, but I kind of didn't. It didn't happen. Sometimes those things happen, and the reason I muted the gameplay is because this way, it's a lot better this way. Because if like the audio screws up or something, it gets out of sync or something like that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Uh, that way, I won't have to pick out as many. So all you really have to listen to is me talking, which is not probably all the best thing, but still not that bad. Um, the suggested class I probably should talk about. This is actually a suggested class. So, oh, hold on. Let me plug my charger in. The suggested class was suggested by another clan member of mine. His name is Lurch. Gave him a shout out a few times in other videos. This is another. So, the class was MP7 with rapid fire and silencer. It was actually very specific on the perks. He wanted Scavenger Pro, Hardline Pro, and Dead Silence Pro. I didn't have Dead Silence Pro. That's the only one I didn't have Pro, so I kind of use that. I hope that's okay. Strike package, he wanted Assault, IMS, Attack Helicopter, and AH6 Overwatch. I think I ended up getting all three, which I thought was, which made this a pretty good gameplay. I thought I was going to die there, but I didn't, luckily. So, anyway, so, let's talk about the gameplay. Like I said, my friend Spider Pig gets a MOAB. He is a very good player. This is a game of Team Defender, which I usually do this on Team Deathmatch, and I thought it would be a good change of pace to do it for objective-based gameplay, because I do like to play domination a lot. I have been starting to play that a lot more because I'm starting to get a lot more into the objective-based gameplay. Instead of just going for kills, helping my team win, and not just getting my KDR up, but my win-loss ratio up. That I'm playing with all true members. Michael Myers, Spider Pig, Lurch, and I think. Oh, I don't remember who the last one is. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Here it gets kind of laggy. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's laggy. There it gets better. So, anyway, what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, driver's ed. I've told you guys I did get my white slip a while ago, and I have been going through driver's ed lately, and it has not gone that well. I drove for the first time Thursday, I think it was. It was Thursday or Friday. Yeah, I drove for the first time Thursday or Friday, and my driver's ed instructor is really not that nice of a guy. He's really not. I don't like him. He's my PE teacher also, and he's really not that cool of a guy. He wants you to drive a very specific way, and I almost got killed by the dead man's hand. That was really, really close. And there is the MOAB right there, if you can see up by my mini-map that my friend Spider Pig got. And it's counting down, and I get this guy during the MOAB, which is pretty cool, because it seems like it took a lot more bullets than it should have. But then again, I missed him a lot. So, there is the MOAB. Sorry if you were kind of disappointed by the title. Like I said, it is not my MOAB. And there I get my AH6 Overwatch, which is the last kill streak I get. And right about here, I notice I'm going on a pretty good streak, which is pretty good for me. 8-10 kill streak, that's pretty good. I think the highest kill streak I've ever gotten is a 23 kill streak, and that was like a really, really good day. So kind of got off subject. Yeah, driver's ed. I really don't like him. He's my PE teacher, was my health teacher. He wants you to drive a very specific way. You have to drive a very specific way in his class to pass it. And it's really hard. It's a very hard to do. I think it's just a lot of, he says it's a lot of like bad habits I have to break, so I'm kind of just having to do it the way he wants till I pass, and then I can drive however I want, legally of course, but still I can drive, however I want. And the weird part about this M.O.A.B, he actually got it pretty early, within like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. It usually takes me almost the entire match to get a M.O.A.B. I've only gotten one. It took me almost the whole entire match, and I was spawn trapping too. That shows how bad I am at this game. But like I said, I actually did pretty well. Right here I'm going 11-0, which I just kind of noticed, and I think right about here I'm thinking, I'm on a pretty good tear. We've already got one M.O.A.B, so I know I'm gonna at least post this to YouTube, make it even better to get a double M.O.A.B. Oh my god, that would be amazing. But I think I'd die. Think I get at least one close call, and I thought I was gonna die, but I do die. Maybe not here. I don't know. Anyway, another thing I wanted to touch on. If any of you have been watching the news lately, I don't know if it's already gone through or not, but they were talking about a concealed carry law. That's going to be going through, and I kind of hope that does pass. And there's a lot of people saying, a bunch of kids on the street, that's the last thing we need is them holding guns. And this is where I die, I think. Or no, this is the close call. Yeah, that was a very close call. I just start spraying and praying. Anyway, like a bunch of people say it's going to be bad because a bunch of gangsters are going to, well, not gangsters, but young kids are just going to be running around with guns, and they're be able to carry them around town. So, well, I mean, they're gonna have to go through a course, and I don't know. It has its flaws in the system, I guess, but I kind of hope it goes through. I mean, you get a lot more self-protection this way. I mean, yeah, there's probably gonna be a few more. The death rates and injury rates are probably gonna go up. I will admit that, but I'm guaranteeing you, if there's gonna be a lot, maybe the first month or so, there's going to be a lot of death and stuff. Death rates are going to go up and stuff like that. And here's where I die. And that was a stupid decision of me. He had an assault rifle, I had a submachine gun. That should have never gone into that fight. Anyway, like I said, the first month, that's going to go up. But after a while, people are going to realize that other people are able to defend themselves. And they're not going to want to mess with them anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. The gameplay's coming up to a close right now. That's it. Actually, yeah, that is it. So I went 13-2, as you can see. That's pretty good gameplay KDR-wise. But that's it for the commentary. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.